I regularly take my laptop to my local coffee shop so that I can read the news, browse my social network, and check my emails with a nice cup of coffee. To connect my laptop to the coffee shop's Wi-Fi, I require a password, which I get from the cashier. The cashier trusts me to connect to their network since they know who I am, and I am present within their shop. Their network uses personal network security, which is strong enough to stop unwanted connections, and the business can verify the legitimacy of its use directly through the staff. While this is strong enough for these smaller environments, larger businesses use enterprise network security, which is much stronger. Enterprise network security is typically summarized as IEEE 802.1x. That sounds quite complex, so let's break it down. IEEE is the name of an organization that develops global standards for IT. It means Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers and is a recognized and trusted body. 802.1x is simply their reference number to identify the standard for enterprise network security. So why do large businesses prefer it? What is the difference between enterprise and personal network security? Amongst other things, enterprise network security requires stronger authentication, security for wired connections, and requires zero trust. Just like my coffee shop, personal networks only require a simple password in order for users and devices to connect to them. This is because the user is generally verified in person before the owner gives away the password. Enterprise administrators also require users and devices to be verified, but cannot do this in person each and every time. Instead, this legitimacy can be proven in different ways, using unique credentials through usernames, passwords, and security certificates. So now we have covered how IEEE provides enterprise level security for wireless connections. Let's move on to security for wired connections. By this, I mean connecting a device to a network with a cable. In personal networks, wired connections don't require a password. Essentially, the device is automatically trusted since the user is normally verified in person. In comparison, wired connections are exposed around an organization, so enterprises require strict verification of users and devices for the same reasons as connecting wirelessly. Because of this more stringent verification, the network can monitor activities as users leave digital footprints for network administrators to audit. This auditing is an important requirement for organizations, to which I've created a separate video. A link to it is on the screen, as well as in this video's description. This brings us on to zero trust. Zero trust assumes that security risks are present everywhere. In other words, users and devices that operate in an enterprise are not trusted by default. Zero trust asks, is the user trusted? Is the device trusted? Is the communication method trusted? As a result, environments operating with zero trust require stringent authentication from both internal and external connections. IEEE 802.1x is typically required in zero trust environments for internal connections. For external connections, enterprises commonly use IPsec. IPsec uses a range of encryption methods to ensure all communications over an enterprise network are secure, irrespective of where they come from. It is typically used to secure connections over the internet between two separate networks, effectively bringing the two connections into one private network, much like a VPN. Known as IPsec tunneling, it ensures privacy within a network to prevent organizations' information from being intercepted. Brother enterprise devices are suitable for personal networks and enterprise networks through compatibility with IEEE 802.1x and IPsec. So no matter how your device is connected, it remains secure as standard. In summary, we explored the difference between personal network security and enterprise network security. We also explored how Brother devices use 802.1x that provides legitimacy whilst connecting to internal networks, and how IPsec secures internal communications over the internet. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we'll continue our security journey by exploring online protection. I've posted a link to it on the screen.